StarRupture is only showing about 15% of its planned roadmap in this playtest, but even that slice left me impressed. The factory mechanics are already tight, the world feels lived in, and the humor caught me off guard in the best of ways. The tutorial drops you in with dark humor and tidy pacing, just enough to break you in without holding your hand. I stumbled early on a couple of things: how reloading your mining tool actually cools your gun, and the fact that you can build more than one launcher. A detail I completely missed thanks to Satisfactory's muscle memory of only having one launcher. Visually, the planet leads into a sleek sci-fi motif. That glow and grid aesthetic hooked me really hard. Layer in the writing that made me laugh during routine setups, and suddenly even belt alignment became a genuinely fun process. The factory feels crisp to build, even conveyors snap neatly, and only sending items when there's a request actually keeps the layout sane. That said, the junction logic feels a little clunky. If a structure changed its request mid-transfer, you get a serious backup. I've had to clear a few choke points by literally just deleting some belts to reset it all. Some of the key mechanics aren't taught, some of the movement feels clunky, and the quality of life in the building process needs a lot of polish. I spent way too much time going into menus just to get out of certain things, where I'd expected right-click to just be able to handle that. Especially during the bigger setups, this is huge. So there's more environmental storytelling here than most factory sims pack into their final builds. There are dried stream beds, empty basins, and ponds that hint at past water flows. I can't reveal the big moment just yet that really wowed me, but what followed in that section feels like the core of what StarRupture's identity could be. A planet ecosystem that appears to rebuild itself, starting at water sources and spreading out. If they lean into that regrowth cycle, letting players watch and maybe influence how the world comes back, there's real potential for emotional attachment to your space, not just your setup. StarRupture may be small right now, but it's already set itself apart. The systems click, the writing lands, and the world reacts to what you do in a way that invites more trust than repetition. With more content, I could see this being more than just a factory game. It'd become a living roadmap of planetary recovery. As it stands, I'd already give this game a 7, which is good and promising, even with only a chunk of the potential visible. At Knght Gaming, a 5 is a true midpoint, so a 6 or a 7 is solid with promise. We reserve a 9 or 10 for rare titles that push boundaries, and this one could get there. But we'll see. Hit that like button, it keeps the power flowing. Want reviews focused on systems, not hype? Subscribe, because that's our groove. And leave a purple and green heart in the comments if you saw anything that made you feel like the world might actually be alive. Thank you, and as always, it's what we do.